He's one of one, dude. One of one. He's got $70 million because he also is one of the best pitchers in the game. He hasn't even pitched yet. He's about to go 50-50.
And I'm in love with the good life. Can't give it up. Make it to the top. Keep climbing. I wanna live it up. The good life. I'm coming up. I'm coming up. The good life. Good life. Oh, good life. Good life. Good life. Yeah.
Boom, coming in hot. Jason, what's going on, brother? How you feeling? First off, man. Geez, you've been like sneezing this week. Your ribs out. You're grinding.
Rib is killing me, but I got a bigger question. I'm hanging in there, but I have a bigger question. So you brought steaks on a plane, not snakes on a plane. You brought steaks on a plane, and you're going to cook the steaks today? Is this
Here,
correct?
give me one of those steaks.
We got a visual.
Bro, are you kidding me? Here, look at this. Bring my own steaks.
Wait, so do you have to take those out of your bag and show?
Well, you know what? A lot of time, I don't know if it shows up as a body part or something, but yeah, I always get, whenever I'm checking, whenever I'm in TSA, they're like, sir, we have to check your bag, and I have to go. Hey, man, it's frozen beef. I travel with my own beef, make sure I got the best, make sure I'm getting the best nutrients, vitamins, and minerals into my body, sir.
Holy moly, that is so funny to me. All right, a couple guys eating good steaks. We got to do it again, man. The Lindor, huge hits. Mets win. Shohei Ohtani is moments away from going 50-50. Go one way or the other. We got to talk about both separately.
Well, it's probably good to talk about Ohtani first, just because, let's not take for granted the 50-50 that we might be seeing here. Like, let's realize the unicorn this guy is. Let's recognize that we've never seen this in Major League Baseball history. Over 150 years of baseball, we've never seen a guy go 50-50. And for all the people that say the bases are bigger, he's second in baseball in stolen bases. Second.
I know.
It's not like everybody's stealing 50. It's not like everybody's stealing, you know what I mean? Like, guys are stealing more bases, but he's still second in baseball in steals.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just the power speed combination is incredible. The home runs to me, dude, are not easy. So for him to get to 47 right now, that's huge. 47. So he needs 3 homers, and he needs 2 more stolen bases, dude.
Yep.
I really think he's going to get it. And when he gets it, man, we really should celebrate it. It's like kind of funny. I went to ESPN to check out some stuff, for different storylines. And dude, all they had was, they had like 10 different storylines. Caitlin Clark, WNBA, something else. And then in the bottom, they have like Ohtani hits his 47th. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, first off, it's not a top 10 story. And it's just kind of overlooked. Like, Ohtani hits his 47th. Yeah, he's 3 away from 50 and 2 stolen bases away from 50-50, dude. We used to think 40-40 was such a big deal. Now 50-50.
Unbelievable. So Sarah Lang's one of the greatest statisticians in baseball history, as far as I'm concerned. Listen to this stat, dude. He's got 12 games this season with a home run and a stolen base in the same game. The only player since 1900 who has done that more is Rickey Henderson in 1986. So Ohtani is technically in the conversation for one of the best power speed things since Rickey Henderson, like the greatest power speed combo in history. And he's
And when did you ever think that you'd be talking about, when Shohei first came here from Japan, did you ever think you'd be mentioning, first off, Bonds and Ohtani and Rickey Henderson? And did you ever think that combo? You never see it, dude. He's huge. I've been right next to Ohtani when we played last year. Huge, like 6'5", thick, big, huge shoulders. I mean, he's a big boy. And the fact that he runs the way he runs is an anomaly. It's incredible. He's one of one, dude. One of one. He's got $70 million because he also is one of the best pitchers in the game. He hasn't even pitched yet. He's about to go 50-50.
Dude, if he played football, he could have been Cam Newton. That's how good of an athlete this guy is. He could have been as good or better as
Bo Jackson, dude. Bo Jackson.
Bo Jack, I would love to see him play another sport. We saw Paul Skeens was at the Barstool thing shooting hoops the other day, and he cannot play basketball. And he admittedly said he can't. I can't imagine Shohei Ohtani not being good at anything. Like, I think if he picked up a football, he could throw it 70 yards. I think if he,
There's
I
no doubt.
want to see him dunk a basketball. I want to see him do it. He should do the Bo Nose commercials, dude.
No, he really should. Yeah, Ohtani knows. Get the Ohtani knows. But now it's new. He's New Balance though. So whatever New Balance is crazy. Well, I think we're up. Is it we're up or something like that? We got next or something like that. So like
We got now. That's what it is. I don't
we
know.
got now, dude. The New Balance is back. By the way, on a side note,
It.
dude, my
like,
daughters are like, hey, we got to get New Balance.
really?
Sarah's like, I get New Balance too. But what I do, I get the Kizik's, bro. You ever get these Kizik's? Most comfortable shoes ever, dude. You put these on, you can just slide them right on, dude. You don't have to worry about like iron your shoes or anything like that. So
And they're
kind
nice.
of dad shoes, but I don't care.
I don't know. Didn't you rock those on the show yesterday? You had white shoes on yesterday. Was it those?
Oh yeah, no, those are Cole Haan, like Nike Cole Haan. Yeah, those are sweet. Those are sweet. Dude, by the way, on the call yesterday, we interviewed Paul Skeens.
Yeah.
And it was awesome, dude. And I asked him a question about the Air Force Academy. Because when I was down with the Pirates, they were just talking about his mentality. Just the guy's a killer, right?
Right.
And he was saying that 2 years at the Air Force Academy, he can't replicate that. Like he's saying his roommate is now a special forces guy, training for special forces, and here he is in the big leagues. He's like, I'll never be able to replicate the discipline, the accountability, all the things that come along with being in a military academy. He's like, it no doubt has helped me as a pitcher. I thought that was just really, really interesting.
Yeah, very cool. That was a great interview. And he eats eggs. He likes scrambled eggs. Yes, I saw you said.
Scrambled eggs. Yeah, that's right. You watched. Yeah, he likes scrambled eggs. Yeah, it was awesome. I also think him and his girlfriend broke up. What's her name? Libby Dunn.
Did they?
I think so.
Interesting.
His world has just opened up.
That might not be true. Sarah just said his world has just opened up.
We'll see. We're going to follow up on that one. Imagine you broke that story today. Here's this.
That might not be true. So I don't know if it's true. No one told me that. I just thought I heard it the other day.
Take it with a grain of salt. Dude, let's talk Detroit Tigers. 7 of the last 10. They've won 4 in a row. They are now 3 games out. They're 75 and 71. So what does that mean? They have
they're coming, dude. They're coming. They're playing the Rockies right now, and Scooble's going tonight, who's obviously the front runner for Cy Young. Dude, they're good. And there's a mojo right now with the Tigers. You kind of feel them coming. They've been sitting around 500 for so long. They're now 75 and 71. Like they're making a run. Parker Meadows is swinging it. Riley Green's swinging it. Kerry Carpenter's swinging it. They have a lot of Matt Vierling swinging. They got a lot of guys in that lineup that are swinging it. But the pitching's really good. The bullpen's been really good. The rotation's really good. Casey Mize had a great start yesterday. So AJ Hinch has those boys believing that they can catch the Twins. And the Twins had a big win yesterday. I believe they won 6-3, but they had a big win, dude. They're hoping Buxton and Correa come back soon. They're kind of hoping to get them back. But dude, while they're waiting for Buxton and Correa to come back, the Tigers are right on their heels, dude. Right on their heels.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll go back to it. I said this the other day, but like they held serve during the trade deadline when people were like, oh, you could get such a haul for this guy or that guy and the other guy. And they believed in their team. And you got to think when you come back from the All-Star break as a player and your team didn't punt, does that give you a little momentum as a squad going, they believe in us, guys. We can do this.
Oh, well, dude, especially a guy like Scooble, man. And for so long, and, everybody had Scooble going to the Orioles, and getting a haul back of prospects and all that stuff. And I think the Tigers looked around and go, we got some good players here. We got some good players. So I definitely think that not trading Scooble, especially, I think they looked around and said, all right, it's go time, boys. Like, we got a good team here. They didn't trade our horse. And obviously the Tigers know you're going to win with starting pitching. So trading the best starting pitcher, a young starting pitcher right now, probably not the best move. That's a guy you hold on to and try and sign long term. So I totally think, it was the opposite for them as far as like, them not going to get somebody was a confidence booster for them.
Yeah. And hey, I'm back looking at this NL wildcard race again. What we keep talking about the Braves and the Mets, but the D-backs are 6-4 in their last 10. The Padres are 5-5 in their last 10. the D-backs are only 2 games up in the overall wild card. The Padres a game and a half, and the Mets are there, and then the Braves are 1 game behind that. Those other 2 teams really have to keep the pedal to the metal, because you could fall right out of this thing, dude.
Oh, well, dude, the Padres and the Diamondbacks for a while there had the best record since the break.
Mhm.
But the Twins, the Mets, they have been playing some great baseball, dude. You watched Sean Manaea throw last night, dude. This guy, since he's dropped down like Chris Sale, when he said, I watched Chris Sale, I started to drop down. He's a different pitcher. He's one of the best pitchers in the game in the last 6 weeks, if not the best pitcher. Sean Manaea. No one's talking about, like, because you look at his overall numbers, 3.37. Dude, in his last 6 weeks, he has like a 1.5, something stupid. So
Yeah.
he's dominating. Peterson's been great. Severino's been great. The back of the pen's been pretty good. And that lineup, dude. And dude, they were getting no hit yesterday till the 9th. And I feel bad for Bowden Francis because a couple weeks ago, he had a no-hitter. Bowden Francis, pitcher for the Blue Jays, had a no-hitter going in the 9th. Lost it in the 9th to the Angels on a leadoff homer in the 9th. Here he goes, 2 starts later, I believe. 2 starts later, he's back. He has a no-hitter going 9th, and Francisco Lindor breaks it up with a home run to start the 9th. So, first off, hats off to Bowden Francis for that accomplishment. That's incredible. But hats off to the Mets for just finding a way. They're keeping the coming. They know how important these games are. And Francisco Lindor, we talked about Ohtani at the front. Francisco Lindor has to get some MVP votes for what he's meant to the Mets, what he's meant to that team, and the year that he's had. Especially with starting off like so freaking cold. It was incredible.
Yeah.
You know?
I still, it's still such a tough question. I think 50-50 has to get you the MVP on a winning team.
I think so, dude. I think 50. It's like, dude, it's like Aaron Judge and Bobby Witt Jr.
Yeah.
Aaron Judge over 50.
You know what's interesting? We do a lot of like kind of like poll questions and stuff. The Dodgers fans are so much feistier overall about Ohtani should be the MVP than Mets fans are of pushing for Lindor. Like, everybody's like, yeah, we want Lindor to get it, but I don't think you can argue with the 50-50 number of best player in baseball.
I think 50-50 is something we've never seen.
Mhm.
You know, it's like that's it, man. That's it. It slams the door.
Oh,
MVP.
and that just reminds me, actually, I did a poll question yesterday and I forgot to tell you. I mean, I had you retweet it too, but for fans, simple question. Only one of these teams can get into the postseason, Mets or Braves. As of right now, there's 2 hours left in this poll. 64% of the votes say the Braves will make it and the Mets won't.
Wow.
I think that's
You know what? I don't know about that because their offense has been one of the worst offenses in baseball in the last couple of months, especially since Austin Riley went down. They haven't been good all year. I mean, they're really leaning heavy on Matt Olson right now, Michael Harris. You need these guys to really get hot, dude, because they got shut out the other day by the Reds, I believe, 1-0. They lost last, they're not scoring runs. They're not scoring runs. So the Mets are scoring. The Mets are pitching well too. I got a feeling the Mets are gonna get in, but we'll see what happens. But I don't feel super confident with the Braves right now. Their starting pitching is the one place where I feel confident about, and that can win you games. Yeah. And talk about starting pitching, talk about the Mariners too. The Mariners, I really believe that starting pitching is good enough. They're right there too. They're just tinkering on win one, lose one, win one, lose one. Brian Wu last night, it was perfect through a ton of innings. And I don't know if you saw it, Chinch. He got some cleats made up with Ric Flair on the side of him doing woo on the side of his cleats. So I was like, I like this guy more now that he wore those cleats,
You love that. Nice. Yeah, Mariners only 4 out of that wild card. Red Sox only 4 out of that wild card. Tigers 3 out. This is about as good. This is about as if Rob Manfred wrote out a script for changing this wild card situation. This is exactly how you would want the last 20 games of the 15, 20 games of the season to look.
This is exactly what that new wild card system is all about. Is all these teams coming down to the 16 games to go, and we're this jumbled up. All these fan bases are now tuning into baseball. It's incredible, and also big game last night with the Yankees, man. They found a way to win last night. Jazz Chisholm ended up getting a walk-off hit. Now the Orioles, I believe, lost.
Mhm.
So the Yankees have a 1.5 game lead now in the East. So
They
a lot
sure-
of stuff to look at, man. A lot of fun stuff to look at. We're still rolling, and my good old Red Legs, man. They're doing it again. They're just, they lost last night to the Cardinals, but they inch back, play great baseball, inch back to 500, then lose 3 or something.
Yeah,
So,
it's-
they're still close. Matt McClain comes back next year, dude. Watch out.
Yeah, watch
out.
out. Those Red
They
Legs.
got the pitching. They got a lot of pitchers on the DL right now too. So on the IL. So next year the Red Legs will be back.
Nice. All right, you're gonna cook those steaks. What do you got? Like a Bunsen burner? How are you gonna do this?
Dude, I got the old school George Foreman on. I'm on the road. Old school George Foreman. Sarah's a maniac with like organization. So we have like a storage unit down the road. We have this few suitcases with like a George Foreman in there, some extra clothes. What? Blender. Like it almost feels like we're at home, but we're in a hotel. So.
You guys do it right.
Also, dude, we took Carly last night out to a really good restaurant in Hell's Kitchen in New York City called Kochi.
Nice.
You got to check it out, dude. A little pricey, but worth it.
Nice. How's school? Super quick.
She's doing good. Yeah, she's enjoying it. Yeah, she's getting a routine down. She's there a couple weeks, so she's getting there.
Fordham Rams, baby. All right, great. Have a great day, man.
Yep. You too, man. Have a great rest of your day. Hopefully, maybe getting that ice tub or a cold shower or something. Maybe some ice in your back.
Yeah, man.
Or maybe some heat. I don't know. They say heat now too helps. So
I gotta do something. Gotta get it out of me.
yeah. All right, man, dude. Have a great rest of your day. Everyone out there, thanks for listening. Appreciate it. Don't forget, subscribe, download, tell your friends. We need you. See you, buddy. See you all.